ass is real, and my heart has started beating for a guy in this house.
There's one official shape. It might not really be shape, but then they're giving.
Yes, you need my guy.
No, no, no. Do you want to sit down and think about it first?
I'm not thinking about anybody in this house. That way.
They know how to maneuver their way.
Well, you guys are very hard to please.
Wow. We're forcing people to play, that kind of thing. And it's like, if you don't play because DJ said we must play.
How long do you think Double K will keep to their game plan? So last night, Cassie actually told the husband that I can't remember the name of the guy she mentioned, that said, "Oh, you hug like a married woman. Are you sure you're not married?" That you're giving off this vibe of married woman. That this particular housemate said, "I have married friends. I know how they hug. I know the energy they give out." And it's exactly what you're doing right now. But I think if you listen very well, the housemates are actually suspecting that a pair are real life couples, but it's just speculation going around, and they're trying to pinpoint. But I know there will be little confusion here and there if really they were suspecting Double K, being that during the two truths and a lie game they played last night, when Cassia said, "I've been in a 10 years relationship." She actually said, "I was once in a 10-year relationship." You know, when housemates kept saying, "Oh, that would be a lie," they counted that as a lie. But when she said truths, I even heard a voice saying, 10 years, what were you people doing in that relationship? So if truly they were speculating it would be Cassia, that's Double K, they'll definitely be like, this girl that did 10 years relationship. Talking about relationship, Damilola had a therapy session with the love doctor of the season. She actually confided in him, saying that TOYOSI is beginning to give some kind of attitude, and she's not happy if at the end, she won't be happy if at the end of the day she will lose her great friendship and also lose that of Tofa. That when the game started, she was drawn to Tofa, the vibe, conversations here and there, and she herself actually loves Tofa. But along the line, she noticed that TOYOSI also likes Tofa. And then TOYOSI makes a move, always talking with Tofa, like to her side and all that. And being that she's sensible and value their friendship, she decided to step back with the whole Tofa thing. And TOYOSI has already told her that she loves Tofa. Now she's saying, okay, TOYOSI said she loves Tofa. And on the other hand, TOYOSI is not finding it easy with Tofa, being that little attitude here and there. Now, her own friendship with TOYOSI, remember that TOYOSI is her pal in this game, her dynamic duo. Now she's saying, okay, imagine at the end of the day, she loses TOYOSI because of Tofa. TOYOSI, on the other hand, is yet to even get a hold of Tofa. Like, something is yet to, nothing is coming out from the whole conversation and likeness. And now she's telling the love doctor of the season that won't be a good thing to lose on both ends. Well, TJ asked her, so what's your end plan now? What action do you want to take? What would you like to do regarding your friendship and that of Tofa in the midst? And she said she's yet to, come into a conclusion. And doctor said, no, you will need to take time, think on the next step you want to do. Do you want to have a conversation with TOYOSI? But then he went ahead to advise her, I think you should go and reflect on what you actually want to do. If you value your friendship more than that of Tofa being in the picture, what you have to do is you will call TOYOSI aside and have a conversation with her. And you should mind the tone you will use in this conversation because it will matter a lot. TJ also told her that even TOYOSI had come for a session as well, but he's not going to, tell Damilola all that they discussed. But Damilola should bear in mind that it's still towards that direction. TJ told Damilola, you know what you will do? You will have a conversation with TOYOSI. But before you do that, think next action, what if this conversation doesn't end like expected. And in the course of this conversation, you have to start in a positive, and you should bear in mind that you know this girl more than I do. You and Toyosi, I believe the both of you have been through things. For two of you to come and say you want to be a dynamic duo in a game like this, in a reality show like this, that means the both of you know yourselves very well, so that you are in the better position to even talk to Toyosi, being that you know her more than I do. And then he advised Damilola that the both of you should bear in mind though that these guys are here to play a game, both Sujo, both Tofa. So while you're saying, oh, you have a thing for Suj, for Tofa, and Toyosi, having the same thing and not even getting the vibe in return, bear in mind that these guys are here to play a game. So if you're trying to let your emotions in, the game should come first, and the both of you should do that real quick and get in check. So Big Brother actually made the housemates to play a game of curiosity, whereby a housemate gives out 3 sentences and you're expected to point out 2 truths and 1 lie. It was such an interesting one though. Omo, this housemate, well, I'm not here to judge them, but some of the things they said were their truths. I'll be like, wow. Onyeka was the first to start the game, and I love how her own sentences came with, confusion here and there. She said she's a mom, her ass is real, and when she even asked the housemate to, point out the truth, everybody was saying you're a mom first, but at the end she said, well, I'm a mom, I have pop. Oh my god. And the housemates were like, how will you go and see? Whenever you say I'm a mom, nobody would think towards that pets part of it, like, oh, you have a domestic pet and all that, especially here in Nigeria. So Onyeka actually knew that once you say I'm a mom, people's mind will go to, oh, you have a child of your own. But well, it's all the game, and it was such an interesting one. I was surprised to hear from Victoria, DJ Fluff, and Ruthie after the game ended that it was not interesting. Maybe because it came from Big Brother and they were trying to do it more like a task than a fun game. That if it was just done on their own in a cruise way, it would definitely be interesting and exciting, but it was just boring. Toby and Victoria had discussion around dynamics in the house, and Toby said, well, it's day 2 and it may seem as though they already have an official ship in the house. And Victoria was like, people should leave my guy now, let him have fun, because we all know they're heading towards Wani and SHAUN, and SHAUN being Victoria's pair. Anyway, Toby said, well, oh no, don't go towards that angle. That he's cool with SHAUN, that they even talk in the house. And at that, Toby was busy telling Victoria that you look like someone that shakara will be too much. And Victoria was like, of course, now I'm a fine girl, let me do shakara small. Meanwhile, Ndi Nne finally forgives the Mbadiwe twins. So after Big Brother told the HOH, that's the Mbadiwe twins, that they can now move to the head of house room. And they should pick a pair that will have access to visit and spend the night as well. Eat things in HOH room, but they should bear in mind they are not allowed to take any edible outside of the house. They decided to pick Ndi Nne. And announcing it out to the house, they say, well, after consideration and with everything that happened with deciding who will be the HOH, they've decided to pay back and show gratitude and reward Ndi Nne. To my greatest surprise, because with the way Chine was talking earlier on, saying, oh, they will still have to, give them a share of their own coin, pay back and all that. See how surprised I was that Chine entered that head of house room and even started telling the Mbadiwe twins things that she said before now on how they will pay them back, how they felt played, how they felt betrayed. And I'm like, guy, calm down now. Why you already telling them all this? Keep it to yourself now. Well, I guess she's just a kind-hearted person, because she poured out all that she was angry about towards the twins, and even went further to ask them, so what if we are not custodians, or if we didn't get to be HOH, what would your attitude towards us be like? But Ose said, you know what, no, don't go towards that direction, that he feels everything has been orchestrated by God, that it was meant to be. Well, they all enjoyed a platter of small chops, chicken, and little conversation here and there while that was going on. I guess it's all love with Ndi Nne and the Mbadiwe twins, because even at the end of the day, the twins said, oh, now you can join our alliance. We actually have an of course group, more like friendship something, you know, clique, alliance and all that. And he was like, wow, I never knew about this. You know, let's join now. They even have a form of greeting and all that. But it all shows that Ndi Nne has forgiven the Mbadiwe twins. That's all about last night's recap. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm begging you, do well to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified anytime a new post drops. And I'm also begging you, please like this video, okay? Give me a like and feel free to comment as well. I will see you in my next video. Bye.